Hello, good evening, everyone. How are you? Okay. Hello, Jordan HSI 3883690. Okay. Okay, click like and also share this video lah. Hello, Leong Ng, good evening. Hello, Kevin Chan, good evening. Okay, Zhuo Sensen, AJRB, SCT, Wentel, no problem. Hello, Gideon Tay, right? Hello. Okay, PPJ, EMCC, watching, good evening. Sky Tan, 晚上好. Okay, Boon Wan, okay, OSK, Mala of OCK. Okay, no problem. Okay, so yeah, need your help to click a like and also share this video lah, so we can get more viewers to tune in. Okay, so disclaimer. Okay, today content, let's warm up with the market outlook, which include the US market, oil, gold, cryptocurrency, and FBM KLCI. Follow with the stocks Q&A. Let me know the stocks you want me to review and your plan, whether you're looking for support, resistance, and disclaimer. All our sharing is not bias or recommendation or just for education purposes. Okay, let's warm up first. Okay, so far US side, not really going anywhere. Okay, market more on sideways zone and they yet to break down 44k, so I would say they are still in bullish bias. Okay, still quite bullish for the Dow Jones and Nasdaq as well. Actually, these 2 days, 3 days, actually the market not really going anywhere. They are more on sideways, and maybe we can say market also indecisive. No, don't have any clearer direction, so maybe they choose to go sideways lah. Okay, but yet to say they are bearish, no. Okay, they are still bullish. Okay, just that tentatively they are still in a sideways mood. Okay, same to Nasdaq as well. They also not really going anywhere. So okay, nothing to comment. I would say they are more on sideways mood, but yeah, overall trend is still favorable to the bull lah. Okay, for the US side. And how about the oil price? Okay, oil price, if you notice, they not really drop down already lah. Okay, so this candle, maybe you still remember what happened lah, right? So after the tension gone already, the oil price dropped drastically, but they did not break down $65 and $64. Okay, this is WTI, and the oil price seems like they get supported and they seems like recovering above $65. Okay, looks like oil price found a support. Okay, so I would say they still have potential to go up lah. Okay, so yeah, wash out lah. But yeah, so long the world is peace, I think the oil price will remain calm and steady lah. Okay, they won't have a big volatility. Okay, only got the tension, then they only will spike up or spike down lah. And for the gold price, actually a little bit weak. Okay, we can see actually last week, okay, they have a rebound, but no strength. Okay, no strength. They gonna resisted, gonna press down. Okay, looks like not so strong, but okay, not doesn't mean that they are bearish. Okay, just that it's more on the weak bull. Okay, and take note on the 3280 as the immediate support. And for them to be more bearish, I would say 3002 is a key level, okay, for the gold price. And how about the Bitcoin? Okay, Bitcoin also not really going anywhere, but if you based on the structure point of view, you can see actually they are slightly bullish lah. Okay, and only actually they are approaching all-time high lah. Okay, all-time high at here. But based on the short-term structure, I think they are quite favorable to the bull side. Okay, so long above 105, 106k, still pretty bullish lah. And for the Ethereum, yeah, even though they recovered above 2004, 2005, okay, for me they need to break up 2007 and 2008. Only baru ada story. Otherwise, they I still consider them as a sideways. But what I see on the crypto market seems like they have a little bit bullish lah. Okay, not until the crazy rally yet, but at least we can see they are not bearish. Okay, and a little bit bull. Okay, so lastly, our FBM KLCI. Okay, yesterday they gonna shock a bit lah. Market open gap down. Okay, but they managed to close. Okay, if we zoom in, we can see. Okay, we have a gap down already. Okay, and managed to close with a hammer like candle. But today, okay, what happened with our market? looks like a little bit indecisive, unable to go through the 1530. Okay, looks like not that strong, okay, in my opinion. And maybe we based on this 2-day support, I will use a 1525 as a crucial support to decide they want to choose bull or bear. Okay, tentatively already break down below 1530, which is not so good. Okay, but now we see this one 1525. If unable to hold, then this is a confirmation that not nice already maybe they might go to 1515 or even lower. Okay, hopefully by tomorrow they can go back above 1530 otherwise not so cantik already. Okay, so but I see today our overall market sentiment is still alright, not too bad okay, not too bad. Okay, how about the HSI? Okay, let's go to the Hang Seng Index. Okay, yesterday closing indeed not too bad because they have a open gap up and close higher, but okay, at the moment, okay, 24k, 24.1k is the resistance zone, okay, tentatively, okay, because they already broken down, right? So once they come up, here become a resistance, okay, currently they are at the resistance. And what happened today? Okay, today open gap down sikit, and yeah, seems like they just come down to fill the gap here. Okay, so for me, overall, HSI is not that strong. Okay, not that strong okay only Okay, so I expect they might have some sideways or correction mode. Okay, not so strong Okay, unless they have a very strong price action go above 24k. Okay, otherwise I would say not so strong for HSI. Okay, how about the 388 Okay, let's go for the Hong Kong exchange clearing. Okay, overall this, yeah, you can see obviously they are in an uptrend and recently break above the 394 level, which is a previous resistance. So I would say these counters, okay, is pretty bullish Okay, they also clear the 2022 March and June resistance. So consider they already clear from this level. Okay, seems like the worst is over and the trend is changing to uptrending. So for me, overall, this counter is pretty strong, and watch out on 440, your immediate resistance. Okay, swing trade, no problem Short term, mid term, long term, tentatively is still good Okay, pretty good. Okay, 3690, which is a Meituan, no good already broken down below 200 MAs. Even the rebound also no strength, and currently breaking down below 120. So seems like they are heading to maybe $100 or even $100 or 109. Okay, take note, this is the next support zone. Okay, overall the bear is in full control. Okay, so any rebound may attract a further sell down. Okay, for these 3690. Okay, Meituan Okay, let's go for back to our Bursa market, which is a AZRB. Ada breakout. Okay, so this AZRB. Okay, let me see on the bigger pictures. Okay, ever since last year October, they broken down below 200 MAs. Sideways, kena wash down again. Okay, recently make a comeback, sideways macam ini, and today ada breakout above 215. Okay, but yeah, bear in mind this is a penny stocks. Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, recently the volume consider consistent also Okay, boleh tahan, and today pop up with high volumes. So meaning the moving forward, the price has to stay above 215 so that this breakout only consider break valid Okay, if the next 2 days the market makan down below 215, then consider breakout fail already market may continue sideways. So this one, let me see. This one no use. Okay, MACD momentum boleh tahan. So I think overall these are considered bullish, and yeah, do have potential So long they don't go below 215, I think this one watchable. Okay, AZRB. Okay, but also take note, these counters are due to they are 20 cents over counters, so meaning they are considered high risk, And maybe I can say it's a high return high risk, high return counters lah. Okay, watch out on your immediate resistance, which is a 235 and 250. Okay, current price is a 230 already lah. Okay, you don't go and chase at 230 and TP at 235, which is not worth the risk and reward. Okay, if happen they can retrace down a little bit, then you KIV on them no. Okay, if you're already in, yeah, you just watch out on 215 as your trading stop. Okay, how about the SET? Let me see. Shift Energy. Okay, this is also quite a new counters. January, okay. So yeah, today got a breakout lah. Okay, high volume as well. Okay, if you look into today's volumes, okay, consider higher, higher since March lah. Okay. Oh, March. Yeah, after March lah. Okay, higher since beginning mid-March. Okay, the last time they had such a high volume was somewhere around January, February, and beginning of March. After that, the volume considered quite low, and today suddenly pop up with volumes. Okay, technical point of view, what we can see here is they have been sideways around 220 to 275 since April. Okay, and July, okay, finally today ada breakout above 275. So this one we can apply breakout trade lah, meaning so long the price above 275, yeah, the breakout is still valid. So this one watchable. Okay, we can watch out as the breakout trade. Okay, go below 275, no game lah, breakout sudah fear lah. Okay, and turn on your immediate resistance, which is a psychology level, which is a 30 cents, 325, 355. Okay, 1, 2, 3 lah. R1, R2, R3. Okay, Wentel. Okay, recently the volume consider, yeah, quite consistent volumes. Okay, also quite a new counters. Last year February. So we can see last year September onwards, there has been in sideways. Okay, this one is by accident, right? Okay, no. March, April. Okay, this one also March, April time. Yeah, April, you know what happened, also by accident, kena deep down, but they recovered quite fast lah. Okay, so they back to the support zone. So we can ignore here, and we can say, okay, all this while they has been in the sideways zone, and recently has a breakout above the 30 cents. Yeah, of course we can see back in May, okay, they also have a breakout, but not successfully. Okay, they break out above 30 cents, go back below, continue sideways. Okay, now attempt again. Not only now, last week also attempt again already, but breakout tak boleh jalan, lagi kena press down. So today attempt again. So yeah, maybe we can put a support 290. So hopefully even they break out, if you do a breakout trade, yeah, hopefully the price can stay above 290 lah. Stay above, I think the momentum is still there. Okay, but if they go below 290, then I think likely continue sideways lah. So based on here, so long the price above 290, I would say the breakout momentum is still there. Okay, how about the PP check? PP check no story. Until today, you can see these counters 2023 July. So means we we reviewed for 2 years already. If lah, review for 2 years already, 2024, 2025. They are still in the sideways zone. Okay, they are just trading like 940 to 105 like that. Okay, but if compared, if we compare with a 2022, 2023 time, if we compare with a 2023 time, actually they are getting weaker because the price is below 200 MAs. Okay, for me consider weak lah. But so far they yet to give me a confirmation, which is a 395. Okay, they yet to break down. So I will say, yeah, as long as no break, there are still a hope lah. Okay, but if they break down, then no hope already. And you can see these 2 years they are in the sideways. Okay, so maybe you can check out on their fundamental, what happened, not really jalan. Okay, so how about the EMCC? This one also no story leh. Okay, already broken down 200 MAs. Okay, no story leh. 275, 285. Okay, MACD indeed they looks no longer that bearish, but they yet to show any signal lah. Okay, the last time they had a high volume was 23rd of May, but after that sideways diam-diam tak ada apa-apa lah. Okay, so for this case, maybe we need them to break up 320 baru ada story. Okay, so for these counters, maybe we can say they are still in a sideways zone until has a breakout with volumes, then we can apply the breakout trade. Okay, otherwise, yeah, let them continue sideways lah. Okay, but at least I would say, yeah, chances is still there. Okay, we just don't know when they want to push the price lah. Okay, so how about the OSK? Let me see. Okay, wow, still pretty good leh, this one. Okay, no story. They are still very in. Okay, they are still in a very good shape lah. Okay, only on and off they kena whack down. Tapi so far you can see. Okay, for this OSK, I would say you use a 200 MAs as your guidance. Okay, or even though here is accidentally by the Donald Trump lah, you know lah. Otherwise they never break down lah. Okay, even recent sell down, you can see they are still above 200 MAs. So if you are long term holder, yeah, these counters you just use a 200 MAs as a guidance. So long the price above, they are still in the uptrend. Okay, so even your short term holders, they are still in a good shape. They are still in above the 200 MAs. Okay, so maybe tentatively we can trade 120 as the immediate support lah. Immediate 120118 as the immediate support. Okay, stay above, I would say short term momentum pretty strong lah. And if we use a Fibonacci agak-agak, the next resistance would be somewhere around 132. Okay, so this one still pretty good lah. Hold your winners, okay, until they turn into bearish or downtrend, then baru cabut lah. Okay, how about the mala of? Yeah, sorry. Momentum masih boleh. Okay, mala off recently they has volume pump out lah, 3rd of July pump out, but these 3 to 4 trading days more on sideways movement, not really going anywhere. Okay, so take note again, 820 as your support. Okay, bear in mind they do have a false breakout before lah. So now we refer to 820. If they go sideways, still above 820, still alright. Okay, but if they go below 820, they likely to revisit 780 or 765. Okay, stay. Oh yeah, if they can stay above 820 as long as possible, they could have charge power. I would say this is as you can see, they already pump out for so many days, right? So if they can sideways for many days, or maybe to do a reaccumulation or charge the power, then maybe they do have more momentum to push up further. Okay, so I think this one, let me see, yeah, okay lah, I would say. At least currently the price is still above 200 MAs and all moving averages. Short-term momentum is still building up. So I think, yeah, still favorable lah. Okay, so this one mala off. Okay, watchable lah. We can think out together. Okay, how about the OCK? OCK is still no story lah. Yeah, what we can see here, since last year August, they broke below 200 MAs, sudah jadi downtrend, right? And now they are still in a sideways movement, okay? Since February until now, they are still in a sideways movement. Okay, so for this OCK, no story until they broke above 430, baru ada story. Okay, you can see for February until now July already, about, okay, close to 6 months sideways already. Okay, now about 5 months plus already. Okay, so they still not really show the movement. Okay, even though here they do have volumes like March, April time, but they still did not manage to break out. So I would say let them continue sideways until a signal come in. Okay, maybe a breakout, then baru follow up loh. Okay, how about the 很远很远? Okay, very far. Okay, 很远 previously, as you know lah, they also pump out due to the oil price. Okay, pump out. Okay, when the oil price pump out irrationally lah, or maybe or panic pump out, then they baru ada sentiment to push up. Okay, now oil price stabilize already, so no reason for them to push the price lah. So they back to normal, back to the sideways zone. So I would say no story until the oil price sudden pump out. Okay, or the oil price or maybe one day go to $80 and above, then baru ada reason to push the price lah. Otherwise I would say they might continue sideways. Okay, currently no story. Okay, no story. Sideways, and yeah, we don't know whether tonight or tomorrow night the oil price got any news or not to push the price. Okay, so this quite depending on oil price. So yeah, monitor on the oil price closely lah. Maybe for me, I monitor the WTI. Okay, because I used to it already lah, so I monitor the WTI. Some they like to see Brent crude oil also can. Okay, as long as they did not have a sudden spike out, I think oil sentiment a little bit difficult to come back. Okay, but this one come and go very fast lah. So usually I not really like to trade ONG counters due to the volatility, and yeah, what happened in the midnight we cannot do anything. We need to wait until Bursa market open baru boleh buy or sell. Okay, not so fair lah for me. Okay, so a bit susah. Okay, how about the ATAC? ATAC recently the volume boleh tahan, not so much, and more on in liquid. Okay, but current price, if you interested, can KIV lah. Okay, most importantly, ATAC cannot close below 1 ringgit. Okay, so yeah, if possible, can get as low as possible and cut loss if they go below 1 ringgit. Okay, but for me, I not really interested lah. But if you like, okay, what I can, yeah, because if you look and recent trend, this is a resistance 116. Current price is a 109. So if you bought into 109 and your upside is only 116 lah. Okay, based on the previous resistance. And your downside 109 to below 1 ringgit okay, maybe it's a 99 cent So for me, it's like your risk and reward already not so worth. So that's why if happen the price can come back down lower, then you try low, because you know your stop loss is here, your reward is here. Okay, reward, your risk is here. Okay, unless another story is if they can break out above 116. Okay, you can trade this as a breakout trade. Okay, but another problem, okay, your next resistance 1 to 3. Okay, so if we based on the resistance and support, you will say, actually the setup not really worth lah. Okay, what I see on the best deal is if happen the price can come back down as low as possible, which is close to 102 like that, then maybe worth a try. But personally, I think still got many other counters, better counters for us to choose lah. Okay, tofu. Okay, interesting tofu. Ada high volume pump in. Okay, so what we mentioned, okay, what I mentioned on Monday, okay, on last Thursday there has a high volume pump in, right? But the next 2 days no story. Okay, let me see. Friday and Monday no story. Okay, Monday market due to a little bit panic lah. Okay, open gap down. Okay, but what we can see on Tuesday, neutral. But today seems like they have some support at the 122 level to push the price up to the 126. Okay, based on here, for me, it's quite a good sign for tofu, because finally they have a higher volume come in now compared with past few weeks. Okay, so for me it's a good sign. Okay, but yeah, of course we also need to have a safety. We also need to have a safety line lah. Okay, which is currently is a 118 lah. Okay, so meaning okay, if tomorrow tak jalan, they go sideways, masih boleh lah. Okay, but if they go below 118, sorry lah, no game already. Okay, so today got price action. For me, it's a pretty strong bullish candle, high volume. So for me, it's a good sign. And yeah, if happen they can break above 129, they also need to fill the gap here. Okay, maybe put here 132 would be the resistance to take note. Okay, just like that lah. And for me, short-term momentum, yeah, the Dofu is pretty good lah. Ada potential lah. Okay, until below 118 lah. Below 118, no game lah. Sorry. Above 118, I think, yeah, short-term okay. Okay, how about the AGMO? More. Okay, more not really going anywhere. Monday open gap down. Tuesday neutral. But for me, Tuesday is a slightly bullish. Okay, today neutral. So more also take note 465 lah. Okay, above 465 basically they are still in a good shape lah. Okay, just that you as I explained before, they went up already. They need sideways for a couple of weeks. Now they also went out already. They need go sideways macam ini. Okay, this is their characteristic, their pattern. Okay, so long 465 still there. Okay, still above 465. I think still good lah. Okay, still boleh tahan lah. Okay, how about the MBSB? Boring, Okay, looking into the bigger pictures. 2023 March, 2024 April, 2024 August. Okay, they have a rally up, retrace, sideways. Okay, even though the price is below 200 MAs, but on the bright side, at least they try to defend here lah. 670, 680 is defend very well. Okay, so yeah, hopefully they don't break down lah. Okay, this broken down, yeah, this breakdown, okay, is because of the April, okay, April story lah. So we know it's an external factor, okay, and they managed to recover quite fast. So for me, we can ignore this breakdown. So 670, 680 is a level that they want to defend so far. So I would say, still boleh tahan, okay, and they need to go above 725 lah. Okay, because they has been sideways around here, ma. Okay, if happen they can break above 725 would be good for the overall structure, and they do have potential to make a comeback. Okay, on the other hand, okay, if they break down below 670 without any external factor, then consider not nice already lah. Okay, so yeah, either break down or break up. Okay, so for me this one is still have a 50-50 chance, so I would say still worth to monitor lah, at least fightable lah, as long we for me I prefer wait for the break above, then only plan for something lah, plan for entry maybe. Okay, rather than buy already, don't know what to do, wait every day, wait for them to break out. GCB no game yet lah. Okay, no game yet. So yeah, tunggu saja lah, tunggu saja. How about the He Group? He Group is still okay lah, He Group. He Group back in 2nd of July, they do have volume pump out. Monday also got volume supported, okay. And Tuesday, Wednesday neutral, okay, not really jalan anywhere. So, but for me is still in a good shape lah. So this one I put as a watch list as well lah. Okay, how about the MLCB? MLCB today ada volumes, if not mistaken, yeah. Okay, if not mistaken, these counters we also discussed before. Okay, so the first signal here on 1st of July. Okay, when they broke above 50 cents, broke above 515, then they retrace, and today another high volume pump out, and you can see today's volume is extremely high. Okay, wow. The long time don't have such a high volumes already. The last time was last year September lah. Okay, so this is a breakout. So yeah, pretty good. And watch out on your next resistance, which is a 575, 60 cents, and 640. Okay, out1, out2, out3. So for me, I will put middle as a immediate support lah. Okay, maybe it's a 535 level, meaning so long they retrace, stay above 535, I will say still okay. But if tomorrow the red candle straight makan below 535, then we need to watch out lah. Maybe tak begitu cantik already. Okay, so this one, yeah, washable lah. Okay, due to they have volumes come in. Okay, how about the IJM? Yeah, IJM is still okay lah. Just that slow only. Okay, they are just slow. So you can see since April onwards, the movement for IJM is macam inilah, macam up 2 days, down 1 day macam ini. So now what you can expect is IJM is a slow, but yeah, at least they are steady lah. Okay, so this one I would say, so long above 255, yeah, still favorable to the bull side lah. Okay, if they break down, then tak cantik loh. Then we review again, or maybe tak cantik already. Okay, how about the Jayatiasa? Oh, finally bounce up. Okay, the first signal was last Wednesday, 2nd of July, when they broke above 110. Then diam for a couple of days. Today another pump up. Okay, they just pump up to fill the gap. Okay, I think I mentioned about this gap before lah. So the next mission for them is to clear 117. Okay, clear above 117 would be better for these counters. Okay, let me refer back to the CPO price. Okay, not too bad, but they are still under pressure lah. Okay, short-term momentum is there for CPO price, but they are still a little bit pressure because the price is below 200 MAs. Okay, hello Anthony, good evening. Okay, let me see MPI, S1, S2, R1, R2. Yeah, 1750 and $20 lah. Okay, S1, S2. Okay, let me see. This MPI, I would say they are no longer that bearish, although they are still below 200 MAs. Okay, but these counters, what I see, if you compare with April, March, January, December, October, okay, now they look slightly stronger. Okay, despite the price is lower, but I would say the momentum point of view, they are still building up. Okay, so maybe we can put a $20 as a mark. Okay, 1950, $20. Stay above, I would say short-term momentum is there. But if they go below 1950, I would say maybe sudah fear already lah. Okay, so tentatively they face some resistance here lah, 2240 and $23. Okay, 2320. Okay, 2240, 2320. R1, R2. Okay, this is a immediate resistance that they need to face. They need to clear lah. Okay, after this would be $25 already. Okay, if you think 2240, 2320 is too close already, you choose either one, and the next one would be $25 ringgit. Okay, so this one I would say, I mean, looks potential. MFCB tak cantik. Okay, sudah fear lah. Okay, one of the important support was 370. They already broken down. So 370 would be your immediate resistance. Okay, 370, 390 would be your R1, R2. And your next support would be 340 already. 340 and 320 level. So this one, the bear is still in full control. So do nothing lah. Maybe wait somewhere nearby 340, only take note. Okay, how about this Eon Credit? Oh, also a bit disappointed. Okay, Eon Credit broken down below 565. Okay, recently they back to the support. Okay, support 550, 535. Okay, 550, 535. Resistance 565, 590. US stocks. Let me see. NBC. Yeah, looks okay lah based on the trend. They already above all moving averages. So this one I would say, yeah, the only resistance they need to take note is a 5330. 5330 is a sub resistance. Okay, I think they might have some how to say retracement. Okay, seems like they tested here, not really able to clear already. They need to come back down, probably $40 like that. Okay, and go sideways macam ini lah. Okay, and these counters, if they go below $33, no game already. So for me, the game is still on tentatively. Okay, below 33, no need to see already lah. Tak cantik already. Okay, how about the Sumi? Correct not US counters Yeah, I think it's a Bursa counters Sumimasen. Okay, new counters April until now. Less than 3 months 3 months like that lah. So nothing I can comment. Okay, they don't have much price action. Okay, so if I zoom in, I can say what I can comment is the volume considered not too bad. Okay, the volume boleh tahan recently the volume consistent as well. Okay, so this one above 175 maybe still alright lah. Okay, but you take note on the resistance 20 cents. Sorry. Okay, take note on the resistance 20 cents. And new counters. Okay, usually new counters they might take some times. Okay, maybe they need to maybe do a reaccumulation, or they want to slowly dispose their share, wash everyone out, then reaccumulate. Okay, probably lah. Usually most of the IPO counters they will do like that lah. So they can get a cheaper price, cheaper than the subscription price. Then wash everyone out, then baru goreng again. Okay, okay. How about the Energy? This one okay. Yeah, Monday okay, Tuesday okay, today open gap out already, okay? And closing, they do have some profit taking activities. So wait for them to come back, retest support lah, which is maybe 720 or 705. Okay, UUE, still okay lah. Okay, panic sell Monday, tapi Tuesday, Wednesday not much volume. So but they are still in the uptrend. So I would say they are still pretty strong. And take on 840 as your immediate resistance. YTL Power. It's still okay leh. Okay, Monday when we review, I do mention, they do have a gap down lah, a bit ugly. Okay, but I do mention the closing got a little bit support. Okay, so what happened on Tuesday? They straight filled the gap and close higher. Okay, today continue to rise up. Okay, even though the volume not so much lah. Okay, so for me, the good news is at least they go back above 4 ringgit already. So above 4, still alright. No problem. Okay, so Mohiba. No story yet leh. They're still in the downtrend. Susah. Shake head now. Sideways lah, huh? Nothing much. 580 your immediate support. Okay, I will say what I can comment is they are no longer that bearish, but they yet to show the bullishness lah. Okay, just like that. Okay, how about the YBS? Nothing lah, nothing. Yeah, even though yesterday got volumes, but for me, these counters a bit susah to trade them leh. Okay, you can see they can bounce up for 2 days, then they wash down. Bounce out a bit, wash down. Bounce a bit, wash down. So this one they bounce out already, so the chances for them to repeat the sell down is there lah. So not worth for us to fight. More covered already. MBSB covered already. E and O I think not yet, no. E and O today also got the breakout, Okay, if we ignore the April movement, actually since end of March until now, this E and O has been in a sideways zone. Okay, this is a dip lah. In beginning of March, they do have a dip sell down, rebounded up. Okay, dip sell down, rebounded up, sideways. Today, breakout above 855, volume. Okay, boleh tahan. Okay, consider the volume above 50 days moving averages. Okay, 50 days averages volumes. So for me, consider pretty good volumes lah. Okay, so yeah, so long above 855 until 865, I think it's still alright. Okay, and turn on your resistance, 90 cents, 920. So this one, E and O. Okay, Pharma R1. Pharma Niaga. Still in a downtrend. Okay, recently the volume come back, Okay, so maybe I need to draw the support and resistance around here. What, they become a penny stocks, long time no see already. Oh, okay, they have got the split here. Okay, no wonder become a penny stocks. Okay, from here what we can see on Pharma Niaga is since March onwards there has been in a sideways from 130 to 175. Okay, recently the volume improved lah as well. So for me, maybe they are trying to do some bottoming. Okay, but for them to have a bigger movement, they need to clear here leh. Okay, 175 and 180. Okay, so you can see this is a tough resistance, and also it's a 200 MAs. Okay, and this is a support right? So there has been trading within the zone and pending for the breakout lah. Once breakout, then baru ada story. Otherwise, they might continue sideways. So for me, this one, maybe we can ready. Okay, maybe can set the alerts. Wait for the solid breakout. Okay, once they break out, then yeah, baru follow up low. Baru follow up. EW. So Pharma, okay, I put in the watch list. Wait for BO. Okay, no BO, don't see lah. Waste of time. This EWI cap. Okay, I'm not familiar, but looks like the trend is still alright. So recently there has some volume pump up. May onwards. 30 cents is a support. 375 is a resistance, so market may be sideways here. Okay, looks okay leh. Ada chance lah. And pending for the breakout above 375 lah. Once above 375 should be alright. Okay. Okay, EDEL. Back in Monday, they already broken out above 280. These 2 days more on neutral, and they are approaching one of the resistance 305. Okay, so I would say so long above 280, they still have chance lah. Okay, EDEL. Okay, just that just matter that currently the risk and reward so only lah. Okay, why the finance counters all are very bad? Please review CIMB next support. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, or I do mention before, the finance sector is very bad shape. Okay, even you can see the index is very bad shape. And yeah, let's see on CMB. Okay, CMB early already bearish. Okay, when they broken down 770. Okay, which is a 3 months ago story. Okay, another when they break below 200 MAs. When was that? 6th of March. Okay, when they broke these two levels, already confirmed bearish already lah. Okay, so today continue bear. So 680 is one of the level I mentioned that they cannot break down lah. So now already broken down. So the next support 628. Okay, why they are bearish? Okay, my speculation is I heard the Bank Negara is planned to cut the rate lah. So maybe okay, sentimentally market think that the bank may earn lesser interest, okay, due to they cut the interest lah. So maybe one of the reason why we can see some not construction only, some properties counters doing not bad lah. I mean based on the stock price . So is it market thinks that okay, interest rate lower already, people can buy property? I don't know. This one I just think macam inilah. The hot money just move around with some very lame excuse lah. So yeah, this is what I think. And at the moment, CMB is very bad lah. So still got more bear lah. Maybe 628 would be the next support, and 6 ringgit also possible. Okay, tentatively, what I see now. Okay. We don't know when they will U-turn. Tentatively, I haven't seen any sign of reversal or anything. Maybe, next week we review again. Okay, we see how it's going. Okay, how about the Petronas Chemical? Not really jalan boring. Previously, we still hope that they can clear 365. No, okay. They break below 350 already. Now back to 330. So Petronas Chemical remains sideways. Okay, remain weak. Okay, maybe they will just go sideways macam inilah tentatively. So boring. Boring. Okay, how about okay, I assume it's Genting lah. I see your face. I think you like go Genting already. Oh, not George Ken or Genting Plantation ba. I think it's Genting lah. So Genting also weak. Okay, also weak. Okay, but one thing to note is they has been in this zone since March. Okay, so maybe they are trying to do bottoming, maybe. Okay, but they are still controlled by the bear lah. So tentatively, I would say they are more into the sideways zone. Okay, so yeah, this currently lah, the price is more suitable for investor. Okay, not trader. Trader, I think not so attractive yet. But for investor, maybe they will slowly accumulate around here because the selling pressure started to slow down. So maybe looks attractive for them to slowly do maybe DCA lah. Okay, every month buy a bit lah, also can lah. Okay, so how about the WCT? Momentum okay. Today breakout 695 closing 710. I think WCT okay leh. Okay, you can see since March you can see they macam creating a so-called double bottom things lah. Or you can say it's a triple bottom also can. This one the leg haven't touched here. Okay, otherwise they got the 3 leg already. Can also lah. I draw like that triple bottom so-called pattern lah. Yeah, but they also has a false breakout before lah. So take note . Since today has a breakout, okay, so they cannot close below 695 lah. Okay, if they can stay above 695, maybe they have potential to challenge, okay, this resistance 740, 760. Okay, if they go below 695, yeah, back to square lah. Maybe they want to sideways longer. Okay, so yeah, because you can see here it also is a resistance 740. Okay, so I would say, yeah, also this counter is below 200 MAs as well lah. So maybe they will have a lot challenges lah. Okay, but at least looks potential also lah, huh? Looks potential also. Okay, how about Genting we covered? We go for the Genting Malaysia. Also okay. If we base on the momentum point of view, Genting Malaysia is much stronger than Genting based on the price point. Okay, but at the moment they are at resistance. 206, 210 is a resistance zone for the Genting Malaysia. And I would say so long above 190, they are still pretty good. Okay, so how about Tenaga? Oops. EP. Okay, Tenaga for me, good levels is 113 ringgit and 1250. Okay, but this level you need the market has uncertainty or market feel like crashing down. Only got chance to get at this price lah. Okay, in normal days 1370 lah. Okay, 1370 is your immediate support. Okay, how about the Bursa? Okay, Bursa is still in the sideway. Kira boleh tahan lah. Okay, for Bursa. Let me see. Okay, at least this Bursa is in the sideway already. Current price, I think not too bad. Okay, but yeah, of course they do have a best. I mean the strong support lah, 750, 735. Okay, but we don't know whether market will come back down here or not. Okay, for current price 772, 770, I think still acceptable. If you more kedekut, yeah, of course you can wait at 750 lah. Okay, for them to have a big move, they need to clear 8 ringgit. So got 3 plan now. One is wait them to visit here low, okay, or another plan is straight jump in half. When they come back down, you add more. Okay, another plan is wait for the breakout above 8 ringgit, you baru masuk. Okay, so depends on your intention lah. Okay, hello Choi Liang. Okay, okay, thank you for sharing. Okay, welcome. Okay, I thought you got any question. Okay, hello Inari for Emily Ho. Oh, why they didn't perform? Tofu perform already. They not really jalan leh. Okay, so for me, Inari remain weak. Okay, if you compare with Tofu, at least Tofu today got a high volume pump up, but this one soft low, a bit soft low. Okay, for this case, take note on 188, 180 as your immediate support lah. Okay, so yeah, I also need them to have a strong price action and volumes lah. Only baru ada story, otherwise they might come back down to test the support. Okay, how about the BM Green? Sideways leh. Okay, you can see the previous time when they visit here, they either come here or come here. Okay, this one no strength already, they come here lah. Okay, this is April time lah, so we can ignore this one. So now the price already here. So does it mean that they might come here or come here? Okay, so you can see the whole few months this BM Green is in the sideway only. So sideway, no trend lah. Okay, no trend. Yeah, how about the IT Max? IT Max, I feel they are going sideways as well. Okay, compare with past last year, you can see they have a bigger wave and bigger trend. Okay, now you can see they macam sudah diam-diam leh. Okay, so I would say and the volatility getting smaller and smaller. Okay, but at least this counter is in an uptrend huh? On the bright side is an uptrend. Until they break down 320, then touch until low. Okay, so sideways boring macam inilah. Okay, how about the SMRT? Okay, SMRT recently they has volumes, but they not really move much. Okay, but I feel they do have potential lah because here they have a deep sell down, rebounded, sideways. Okay, so far they didn't break 915, they didn't break 880. So for me, it's consider a good news for them lah. Okay, the only concern is they are still below 200 MAs lah. Okay, so resistance to break is a 990 and 1 ringgit. Okay, they need to clear here, baru ada story. Okay, now in the sideway, yeah, at least they still got hope lah. Okay, they still got hope. HT Padu, wow, what happened? Yeah, the price a bit distorted leh. I cannot comment already based on the chart here. Okay, maybe the price yet to adjust it. Okay, let me open another charts. Later I come back to you for the HT Padu. Yeah, because sometimes the trading view they will delay on the adjustment. Okay, Sunview on the other hand, Sunview okay leh. Okay, finally okay, they has been in the sideways zone for a couple of months April, May, June. Okay, finally, okay, recently break above 40 cents already. Okay, the only thing is volumes also lah, but still acceptable lah, acceptable. Okay, so for Sunview, need to stay above 40 cents lah. Above 40 cents, I think they are still pretty good. Okay, let me download the HT Padu. How about the next gram? Next G. Next generation. Okay, next G, they already broken out above 40 cents, which is good for them. Okay, the momentum is pretty strong. Yeah, someone got volumes. Wow. 3rd, 4th, 7th, and 8th of July, they have volume and pushing up. Now approaching one of the resistance, 455. Okay, take note here, 455 as your resistance, and 40 cent is a crucial support as well lah. Go below then touch and take. And for instance, if you want to do a trading stop, you can put at the 425 level. Okay, so let me see if this done already. Okay, let me try. Yeah, if the price adjusted and gonna distorted, yeah, this one's still okay. Okay, at least the chart nexus one, they already do the adjustment. So maybe you cannot see here. Wow, this one long time no use. 157 is a support. Okay, bonus 144. Okay, 157 as your immediate support. Okay, and 185. Okay, 185 as your immediate resistance. So there has been in the sideway lah. Okay, so for this HT Padu want to have a further upside, they need to break above 185 lah. Okay, Renhill sudah cakap before, I think, right? Yeah, Renhill okay lah. I think Monday we just covered, and Tuesday they just break up above 135. Now continue jalan. Okay, they are still jalaning. Only that currently not a best price lah. Okay, because they move out already. Okay, JT Group. Yeah, still cantik, but at the moment JT Group already at resistance 440. Okay, for maybe certain person, maybe they already take profit lah. Okay, here is one of the profit level. Okay, WCT we covered. We see what Tanjong. Tanjong also okay lah, still alright. Okay, even though recently not much volumes, and take note 490 as your immediate support. Okay, stay above 490, still alright. Okay, He Group we covered already. Okay, Genting, okay, we covered already, Jordan. Genting, this one, if as a trading, I mean trader trading, they are still in the bear mood lah. Okay, unless you are investor, you think 5 years down the road they will get better or what? Yeah, of course now is a good time for you to slowly accumulate. But this one, yeah, you need to have a long-term views lah, and also maybe some fundamental read about their company, good or not, got future or not. Okay, how about the Econ Berhad? Okay, Econ Berhad pending for the breakout. They need to clear 390. But for instance, they do have a momentum as well lah. Maybe you can turn on 360 and cut loss. Okay, cut loss if they go below 340. Okay, below 340 tak cantik loh. Upmore we covered already. Okay, we go for the Coraza. What is C3AI? Okay, Coraza. Okay, Coraza, I think previously when I reviewed, my concern is they are not above 200 MAs lah. Okay, but recently they try to recover lah, even though Wednesday for today's volume is pretty low, but yeah, at least they try. Okay, so take note on 475 and 455. Okay, stay above this one. I think it's still alright. Okay, just that they need more volumes to pump the price up lah. Then should be alright. Okay, tentatively they already cleared the resistance. So for me, it's still okay lah. It's still okay. Momentum is still okay. Upmore we covered. We go for the KOPI. Kopi. Orienteer. Neutral lah, I would say neutral. Neutral, but okay, neutral, but they are more on uptrend. Okay, if you see on the line chart I draw, at least you can see they are slowing, going up higher. Okay, but currently you can see, okay, they are more into sideways. Okay, they are more into sideways. So, but at least the previous trend is uptrend, now into sideways zone. Okay, just that maybe the price, you need to expect it may be a bit boring every day about the same price, but at least they are climbing up so much already, and they need to go sideways lah. Okay, for this case, they cannot go below 80 cents. Below 80 cents, need to turn already. Maybe tak bagus liao. Okay, so more lah so since you asked already. Okay, more what I commented just now was cannot break down 465 lah. Above 465, they are still alright. Okay, one of the reason is you can see they previously ran out already. They need to come back, do a rest. Now pump out again, rest again. Okay, so most likely will sideways lah. But if they go below 465, then maybe tak cantik lah. Then we need to review again. Let me see what counters I also not sure. C3AI. I don't know leh. What counter is that? If your C3AI is a US stocks, then I guess it's this one. Okay. So if it's this one, not so strong lah. Okay. They break out not so a bit. How to say the chart looks a little bit messy lah. Okay, based on what I see, a bit messy. Not until strong yet. Okay, $24 and maybe $23. Okay, from here maybe I can see a clearer picture is they do have a momentum recently, but not able to clear $28. Gonna whack down. Okay, but when they whack down, they supported by $23 and $24. Okay, now they are like going back to test the resistance. Okay, so for these counters to turn into bullishness, they need to clear $28 and $28.5 and stay above. Then only consider bullish. Okay, otherwise, if they try unable to clear, gonna back down, then need to be careful lah. Especially when they break down $23, then touch until already. Okay, the story is just like here lah. Macam here. Once they can clear, they baru boleh jalan. Okay, otherwise a bit susah lah. Okay, how about OSK? We covered already. So far so good lah. I would say here. Okay, so if you are long-term holder, no problem at all lah. No problem at all. If you are short-term trader, you use a 118, 120 as your support, and just now I use a Fibonacci to do a projection. The next resistance is a 132 lah. Okay, last one is a IWCT lah. Let me see the market sentiment. Okay, so far USI is still alright. Okay, IWCT today got volumes. Okay, momentum boleh tahan. Okay, on 1st of July, they have volume pump out. Then diam for a couple of days. Today suddenly also have the volume pump out. So short-term point of view, looks like they have a little bit potential. So this one, make sure the price above 315 lah. Then should be alright. Okay, above 315 should be alright. And they need to clear 350 level lah. Okay, they need to clear 350 level. Then next level is a 40 cents level. Okay, so this one I think also potential lah to KFV. Okay, so next one is a LPI. Still in an uptrend. Okay, nothing much to concern. Okay, the only thing is 15 ringgit is your resistance. So yeah, if you are long-term holder, no problem lah. They are still above 200 MAs. If you are short-term one, you need to take note of 15 ringgit. And for your support is 1400 lah. Okay. Okay, so last one already. Don't add already. Okay, 3750. Wow. How the rate? Too new already. Hey, scam or not? I don't know. Because sometimes in Hong Kong, we don't know this company good or not lah. But if we base on the performance on 20 of May until today's, yes, they are still doing very well. Okay, due to here new listing right? They pump out on the first 2 days, back down, sideways, and recently breakout 337340. Okay. They break above resistance, now jalan again. So based on technical and short term, and also based on this May until today punya chart lah, yeah, they are quite favorable to the bull lah. But these counters are not familiar at all, and I also don't know is a scam or how the operator how to say draw the chart lah. So so far still okay. Okay, so far still okay. So yeah, maybe based on Fibonacci, they already hit one of the target 370, and next level is a 416 but I would put at a 400 also as a psychology level. So what we can do with this kind of counter is we need to set a trading stop loss. For this case, maybe I will set a 369. Okay, means if the price goes sideways, okay, still boleh. Okay, we still can aim 400 or 416. Okay, if the price suddenly close below 370, which is a 369, 368 like that, then take profit cabut already lah. Okay, just in case they suddenly U-turn. Okay, just like here lah, they pump out 2 days only. Okay, they pump out 2 days only. Then they whack all the way down and sideways. Okay, we don't want this happen, right? What if they pump out already, they whack down again, go sideways? Or this also possible one. So tentatively is still okay. I haven't seen any sign of U-turning yet lah. Okay, so MPI just now covered already, right? Yep, if speaking about the uptrend resuming, I do agree. Okay, as long as the price above 1950, I think yes, still cantik. Okay, because here you can see the first trend retrace, second trend retrace. So you can see they are still slowing going up. Okay, but if they go below 1950, then tak begitu cantik lah. Okay, maybe they will struggle a little bit longer. Okay, don't add more counter already. Okay, CMSB will be the last one already. Okay, CMSB is still okay. Okay, just that they need to clear here lah. 128 and 130. Okay, now they went up, go sideways. Okay, they need to clear here, baru ada story. And if they go below 115 again, not nice already. Okay, so I will say the game is still on until they break either way. Okay, if they break down, tak cantik lah. Break up, more upside lah. Can belanja mi makan already. Okay, so that's all for tonight. And thank you Sifu for having me here. If you have to download Sifu apps, please go and download now. They are available at the iOS and the Google Play Store, and also they do have an interactive live chat. For those who need a live chat, you may subscribe to their services. And yeah, for those who need a watch list, okay, you may screenshot this QR code and tune in, okay, to my Telegram. Okay, later I will share the watch list of the day. Okay, those watch lists from our discussion, and maybe you can put in your watch list and monitor. And yeah, most importantly, as long as the price still above the support I mentioned, they are still watchable. But if they break below, then you can remove from your watch list lah, or maybe next week ask me again. Okay, so thank you everyone, and see you next week. Thank you.